it's a great party.
I know, right?
Who's that in the corner?
Oh, that guy? That's actually Jeffrey Epstein.
I should get a picture with him. I've been to Epstein Island like 12 times.
12? Dang, man, you've been there a lot.
But only to get a picture. I'm sorry, Mel Gibson. We have a drama going on.
Right.
I don't feel comfortable getting a picture with you.
I totally get it, man. How about Jeffrey Epstein?
What was that? Wait, that's Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, wait, you've never seen him at these parties?
No, I've never met him, but I bet he's great at taking pictures.
Funny enough, I'm actually friends with him. Do you want me to ask?
You mean it?
Bro, we're gonna go party at Epstein Island. Do you want to come?
Really, dude? I've heard a lot of weird stuff goes down.
Well, we got an invitation, so we can check it out.
All right, look, I'll go.
Nice.
But only for 5 minutes.
Why, dude, why?
I just want a picture with Jeff.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jeff. Do you want to go party with me and some of my friends?
No, thanks, Jeff. I'm good.
Okay, yeah.
But can I get a picture with you? I'm sorry I can't make your birthday, man.
Really?
I'm so busy at the moment.
Bro, you gotta come through. I'm gonna have a bunch of celebrities here.
Really? Like who?
Bro, Will Smith, Jack Nicholson, Tom Hanks, Fergie, and Beyonce. You gotta come.
No, thanks, man. I'm good.
Oh, and Jeffrey Epstein, too.
I'm on my way.
Really?
Jeff, can I get a picture with you?
Of course, man. Why not?
Great.
Can I be in the picture, too? I'm such a big fan of yours.
Sure, miss. How old are you?
Oh, me? I'm 17.
Nothing weird about that.
Is there a lesson for you, for anyone else looking at this?
Well, he's dead, so you know, in general, you always have to be careful. And you know, I'm very proud of what we've done in philanthropy.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? People still talking about this guy, this creep? Unbelievable.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would. I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there.
Is it me? Or does it seem like they're just going to keep dangling these Epstein files in front of our faces with no plans on prosecuting anybody? Because how many co-conspirators have they investigated?
None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday that he trafficked to other individuals.
These people?
Salvatore Navora, Zorab Mikolad, Leopig Leonor, Nicola Caputa, Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, CEO of Dubai Ports World, and billionaire businessman Leslie Wexner, who was labeled as a co-conspirator.
So the answer is no one?
For the information that we have.
Now wait a cotton picking minute.
Co-conspirators, fully redacted. And by the way, I'm going to unredact them here. Les Wexner is in this.
In the files.
In the case file.
Huh. Would you look at that? Seems like they've known this for, 30 years.
When I called the FBI, I'm going to tell you what I told them. I said, I know this is strange, but I said, I have a report to make on someone that I've been working for that recently kidnapped me. And they said, who are you talking about? And I said, okay, well, his name is Jeffrey Epstein. And I said, and her name is Ghislaine Maxwell. And I said, but here's what's important. It also involves the Clinton family. It involves Bill Clinton for sure. It involves Donald Trump. And I said, but the most important one, and I said that he's the head of the snake, is Les Wexner.
But if Maria reported this back in 1996, what happened to the investigation? All the billionaires and congressmen are all in cahoots with each other, so everybody's protecting each other's neck. Oh, they redacted all the top donors to AIPAC that pays politicians to pass favorable laws to enrich themselves. Oh, so the billionaires run the government and mainstream media. And that's why they're using this as a distraction to cover up a global elite and PDF and cannibal network. Got it. But listen, Jeffrey, allegedly, gets laying in a minimum security prison where she gets to play with cute little puppies. Doesn't matter. One monkey doesn't stop the show. The show I'm referring to, the Pizzagate.
For example, right here you can see in 2016 an email was sent to Epstein, subject the pizza monster. Jeffrey wrote, she looks pregnant, and the person responded, we don't know who that was. You mean radiating a soft glow with a look of bliss and excitement? Yeah, that's the pizza. That's the pizza.
That's the pizza.
Would you mind just giving a basic recap of what this Pizzagate theory was?
These emails get dumped online full of everything that was in John Podesta's life. And John Podesta is a very powerful and connected man. People on the internet then started to notice these strange pizza messages about $40,000 worth of hot dogs being flown to DC for parties, and overt references to children. These kids, ages like 7, 8, and 9, will be in the pool and it'll be heated and they will be there for, it's like, wait, what are we talking about? This one pizza place in particular, Comet Ping Pong, right in the heart of DC, the Instagram of this pizza shop is full of very disturbing images of children. Things like children taped to tables, things like commenters talking about rape and abuse, things like comments about kill rooms, and so much disturbing imagery on a public Instagram account for a public pizza place. As the media is running this big kind of smear campaign on these questions, a guy conveniently walks into that pizza place with an AR and shoots the place up. Doesn't hit anybody, but manages to shoot a bullet straight through the hard drive that's in the back room and gets arrested by police very publicly. They have a big photo shoot. So then you can look at it and say, these conspiracy theories are dangerous. So we can censor them all off the internet because it's been debunked. Don't pay attention to the fact that the guy that owns the pizza place is the boyfriend of the guy that runs Media Matters, who is one of the primary debunkers of these things.
Ben Swan. Okay, 10 years ago, Pizzagate was by far the #1 trending topic on Twitter, but the claim of PDF elites who preyed on children was so insane that Pizzagate was shrugged off as a wild fever dream of a conspiracy theory. But then, just days ago, well, let's get into it.
Epstein is Pizzagate. Let that sink in for a minute. Jeffrey Epstein is Pizzagate.
I wouldn't say Jeffrey is Pizzagate. I mean, he's just one slice of the world's largest pizza. But I'm going to let him cook, though.
10 years ago, Pizzagate was by far the #1 trending topic on Twitter. But the claim of elites who preyed on children was so insane that Pizzagate was shrugged off as a wild fever dream of a conspiracy theory. I was the first mainstream reporter to dare give the facts surrounding Pizzagate. My corporate career was destroyed over it, so what? My professional reputation was obliterated, that wasn't fun. And I wasn't the only one. Anyone who dared to suggest that this might be true was blacklisted, shadow banned, or thrown off of social media.
Oh yeah, of course, that's what they do.
But then, just days ago,
yeah, that's what they do. I mean, remember how they treated doctors when they spoke out against taking the... Bruh, I can't even say the actual term. They made it taboo to speak on it. But you know what I mean, though.
Largest dump of Epstein files revealed what some of us have been telling you for a decade, that Pizzagate is real. Not that there is a pizza parlor at the center of a child trafficking ring, but that child trafficking rings run by some of the most powerful people in the world do exist. Tonight, I want to remind you of what I told you then and compare that to what we have now learned.
Pizzagate. It became a major story weeks ago when an armed man decided to investigate a DC area pizza place for himself. This man right here, he carried a rifle into a pizza parlor and then fired it at the floor. Media is telling you the entire story is a hoax or fake news. But what does that even mean? I spent the last month investigating. So what exactly is Pizzagate?
Well, the story that came to be known as Pizzagate did not begin with a rumor, nor was it created by Macedonian sheep farmers, as CNN actually once claimed. It began with WikiLeaks, authentic, verified emails taken from the phone of the chairman of Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign, John Podesta. Those emails were real. In all these years, by the way, no one has actually disputed that. Inside those emails were communications that struck a lot of people, not just online commentators, but researchers and former law enforcement, as unusual to say the least. References to pizza, and to pizza handkerchiefs, and to maps, to private gatherings involving powerful people, some very bizarre stuff. In fact, the first people to draw attention to those emails were a group of self-proclaimed files on 4chan and 8chan who claimed that Podesta was using the same terminology that they use to speak in coded language. And in researching those emails, I found a 2010 entry into Urban Dictionary. It's still there, by the way. It confirms that cheese pizza is a commonly coded term for CP.
I want you to see these images here. These are the images. Notice this one on the end, the triangle. That image signifies something called boy love. The pizza place next door to Comet Ping Pong Pizza, Besta Pizza, well, this was their logo until only a few weeks ago. Clearly, you can see that the Besta logo actually contains the same image, I'm going to show you again, as that boy lover image.
Crazy thing is, a lot of these satanic symbols are hidden right in plain sight. They hide in fashion, logos, opening ceremony at the Olympics, but they always try to make it seem like you're the crazy one for pointing it out. Yo, actually, Justin Bieber been dropping some hints. And, you know, he's been in the industry for a long time, so you know he's seen some shit. 4 months ago, by the way, though I don't think Bieber is calling himself a PDF file, he was the pizza. He dropped these during the Diddy scandal. Bro. See? It be enclosed, bro. The crazy symbol on your own child after being groomed is wild. Yeah, that's wild, but he trying to tell us something, but we just weren't listening.
Interestingly, after Pizzagate investigators pointed this out, Besta Pizza changed their logo, and there it is now. They removed the triangle.
Yeah, 10 years ago, I was called a dangerous conspiracy theorist and a madman for claiming that pedophiles and possibly even elites might use coded language, even though it was online pedophiles who said that's exactly what they do. Which brings us back to this new Epstein release, because in it, the word pizza is mentioned 911 times. That's right.
All right, so you got the pizza reference already. It's code for little girls. As far as grape soda, I'm assuming you drop the G and then you get what you get.
Acted. So here's one. Quote, "This is better than a Chinese cookie. Let's go for pizza and grape soda again. No one else can understand." Or this one from 2014. "Sit down, because I know you won't believe this. Are you sitting? Jeffrey says he wants to go out to a pizza place with you."
Yo, this is crazy, bro. Yo, the way they treat this dude like a celebrity is wild to me. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. You're in the club now, buddy. Congratulations. You get the grape soda kids with Epstein.
But he knows you are in the know on this, with a little winking emoji. All of the emails that I just shared with you were from 2014, right about the same time period of the John Podesta emails that WikiLeaks published and started the entire Pizzagate saga.
Now let's talk about the Podesta brothers, because remember, it was John Podesta's email that was hacked. In those leaked Podesta emails, John Podesta talks about his close relationship with Dennis Hastert, the former Speaker of the House, who was recently sentenced to 15 months in prison for abusing boys years ago.
Yeah, well, speaking of the Podesta brothers, again, there was no direct evidence of them being involved in trafficking from those emails. But as we pointed out at the time, there was a lot of bizarre communication, including an email from John Podesta to his brother Tony. The subject line, "Last night was fun," and the first line reads, "Still in torture chamber." That email got really no attention 10 years ago, but today, a 2009 email from Jeffrey Epstein is getting a lot of attention, as it asks, "Where are you? You okay? I love the torture video."
The torture video, bro. Man, I'm gonna play like a small clip of this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a hard watch. It's a hard listen. So if you have a weak stomach, or, you know, I'm just warning you now. But if you want to look it up on your own, just look up John Podesta's shower video. There's actually a couple of them. I'm gonna play just a couple seconds. You ready?
What's my name? What's my name? My other name. What do you call me? I am your father.
Anyways, this dude, some say he's possessed. He's demonstrating like a split personality or something. They do a voice analysis later on in the 1 minute, 30-second video from what I saw. I'm just going to leave it alone, bro. It's fucking sick. He's still walking around.
All those so-called news anchors and their newsrooms for a decade blacklisted this topic. They conditioned you to live in ignorance. They called it a conspiracy. They called me and so many others dangerous for even looking.
For all that is here, there has not been one single public investigation of any of this. Not from local police, not from the FBI, no one. And that has to be the big question. Not for Podesta or for pizza parlor owners, but for law enforcement. Based on what may be or may not be here, the big question is, why hasn't any investigation taken place?
Because the FBI, CIA, or powers that be will stop the investigation right in its tracks. They always do. They take care of their own. The politicians take care of their donors, and their donors are billionaires. That's why there's no investigation. Anyways, since we're on the subject of conspiracy theories, I have one of my own. Hear me out. There's a reason that there's no public protests, marches, vandalism, even though you know exactly who some of these people are. Because all protests in America, and I do mean every single one, is government funded.
Looking for the toughest badasses in the city of Los Angeles, $6,500 to $12,000 per week.
Government operatives, we'll call them agents of chaos, rile up the public to create chaos in the streets to distract you from what's actually happening. It's all a diversion to keep everybody divided, because if you're fighting each other, you're not fighting them. And they know 99% of y'all won't do anything, because the second you try to organize, they'll label you as a domestic terrorist. And the media, which they control, will broadcast a smear campaign to the population that just agrees with everything they see on TV. Now somebody, please prove me wrong. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Give me your hand. It's both sides. There is no right versus left. There's no such thing as a good politician at this level of Congress. Politics is a dirty game, and only the grimiest, cutthroat, deceitful ones make it to the top. Even the ones that go in politics with good intention, they either get compromised or assassinated, because they're literally in business with the most elite gangsters, scammers, and con artists in the world. And the vast majority are not elected in. I don't know. They're appointed. I saw a quote the other day that said, "We're starting to run out of conspiracy theories nowadays because all of them are proving to be true." Ain't that the fucking truth?
This Vine funny as hell.
What? Hey! These rich people over here doing some weird shit.
Oh my god.
No, no, you can look at them. I swear to God.
Bro, why would they do that? That doesn't even make any sense.
It's like every single rich person ever, bro. I swear to God.
Here, go away.
Bro!
Just believe everything you see.
10 years later.
Oh my God, this is terrible. Who knew this was happening, and why did no one say anything about it ever? Oh my God, this is awful. No one saw it coming.
I'm Elon, and I actually wasn't on the island.